Electronica 2016. My name is Peter Eckermann. I'm in product marketing at MSC Technologies, and I would like to explain the new products that we are showing here on the Electronica based on the new Intel Atom Apollo Lake E3900 product family. This panel here shows the new products, and they're all computer-on modules, COMs, and COMs have become extremely popular in the electronics industry in multiple markets, be it in IoT, Internet of Things, or in industrial automation, or in medical applications, industrial signage, and many more. Reasons for the popularity are that with computer-on modules, there is an independence of the computer and the application. The computer is, with all its complexity, is focused on the computer-on module, while the application is happening on a quite simple baseboard that is easy to design and will end up in a very short design time. So, with a computer focused on the module can be swapped. And if there are applications that require more or less computing or graphics performance, then the application can still remain the same, and the application will just use a different module, ending up with more performance or lower performance depending on the requirements, while everything else can remain the same. And there is a word for this, it's called scalability. This scalability is possible with computer-on modules. In order to be usable for computer-on modules, there are certain requirements for the processors. And here on this panel we are showing products with new Intel Atom Apollo Lake product, and this CPU comes with very high computing performance and extremely high graphics performance compared to the previous Atom families. The new Intel Apollo Lake product range is featuring dual-core and quad-core CPUs for industrial and for standard temperature, and the whole CPU only takes a small amount of the surface area of the module, so that even smaller modules can be realized with a high computing and graphics performance, and the resulting product is in the mid-range of computing and graphics requirements, while previous products were on the lower side of performance requirements. ComExpress is a very popular standard for computer-on modules. In fact, it's the one standard that is used mostly for medium to very high computing performance requirements, because it is large enough, it can carry processors up to 40 and even 50 watts of power dissipation. In this case, however, based on Intel Atom Apollo Lake, the processors are not very hot, and they are in the lower thermal range, but it is very desirable to have the possibility of scaling the performance from medium to lower performance, and then maybe for other applications to swap to very high performance processors without changing the application board. That is why MSC has chosen to put the Intel Apollo Lake processors on the ComExpress compact format, a module that is small enough to fit in most housings. However, it bears the possibility to upgrade the application to higher performance modules based on core processors, for example. The ComExpress Compact is 95 by 95 millimeters in size. It has a processor in the middle, and it allows to insert one or two memory modules which can be used to determine the total memory consumption in the application. What is more, this product has some alternative features. For example, a micro SD card slot and the possibility to get the module with a soldered eMMC flash memory. If the compact format is too large, then there is an alternative format in ComExpress that is here on the right hand side, type 10. It's also called the mini module, and that is quite obvious why this name was chosen. The module is fairly small, 84 by 55 millimeters, so that a few of the features that are available on the compact format are not available for the mini module. The medium module, however, comes with certain advantages. For example, the memory array down here is soldered down, so the module is better suited to, well, robust applications, and also the memory can alternatively or optionally be equipped with error check and correct, which means that in the application the data stored in memory is checked for any faults when it is read out and before the data or program is being used. So this adds to the security features of this module. Now we are leaving ComExpress and we are moving over to another module standard. SMARC version 2.0 is available in two sizes. This is the large SMARC module and 82 by 80 millimeters, and it offers enough space to realize certain additional functions like ECC that we have seen in ComExpress Type 10 before, soldered down memory, and in this case DRAM is soldered down with optional ECC, but also eMMC flash and even SATA SSD flash can be optionally soldered down on the module, adding to the feature set of the product. And because the standard gives us so much space, we have added a radio frequency module on the module, which offers WLAN, Bluetooth, and even near field communication, NFC, to the feature set of this product. If those features are not really required, then there might be a smaller version of SMARC 2.0, which is available here on the right hand side, which is smaller in size. It's 82 by 50 millimeters. It also comes with soldered down memory, and it also has eMMC flash memory soldered, but doesn't have the other optional features of the larger module. DDR4 has been chosen for this smaller module, and this gives higher memory speed to the processor. All Apollo Lake modules can be equipped with either the Atom version of the Apollo Lake processor or the Pentium or Celeron processor, and in that case the temperature range would be limited to the commercial temperature, because only the Atom processors are ready for the full industrial temperature range, which those modules that we have discussed before can be covering if the Atom processor is soldered on the module. The Atom processor can always be recognized by the metallic shield that is mounted on top of the CPU. Now, last but not least, Q7 is another compact popular standard in the industrial world, and Q7 has now been completed by adding the Apollo Lake version of the Atom range, and this module comes again with soldered down DRAM that can optionally also have the ECC feature, and it also comes with soldered down eMMC memory. This module completes nicely the range of Atom-based Q7 modules, and the most popular module in that range was the previous generation of Atom, bay trail that comes as single core, dual core and quad core, while this module here, based on the Apollo Lake family, has the higher end quad core processors with much more performance and graphics, but there is no single core version of Apollo Lake. For that, we can still go back to the Bay Trail generation. MSC is the leading manufacturer of embedded modules, and MSC is showing 5 new products based on the Intel Atom Apollo Lake computer here on the Electronica show. This investment underlines the importance of this new product range for MSC, and we have extended our range of modules with these 5 new Apollo Lake products widely. And we are looking forward to bringing these new products into the industry, into IoT applications, into industrial automation, into medical, transportation and digital signage.